Thank you for joining me for TLC Thursday. I've been kind of MIA for the last 2 weeks. I have had quite an exciting month, I should say, and it's not even the end of the month. If you haven't noticed, I have some metal in my mouth. So hopefully you can understand what I'm saying. I'm still trying to learn how to speak with these on, and thank God you're not right in front of me because you would definitely be soaking wet because I'm just spitting all over the place. So I wanted to cover something that it's a topic that inspired me when I was at the Oprah Life You Want tour this weekend, because I was just hearing all these inspirational speakers talk about their stories, their past, the things that they've had to overcome. And why it inspired me was because I actually have had a couple of you ask me, how do you let go? Let it go, let it go. Of the trauma, the pain, the betrayal of past relationships, and allow yourself to be open and vibrant and loving and, fearless in the relationships that you want to have. And thinking about that when I was at this event and hearing these inspirational speakers, I really wanted to go over it a little bit here. I know I only have a few minutes for TLC Thursday videos, but I just want to do a little practice with you just to start before we start going into it. Because what I've noticed is whenever we think of the things that we've gone through in the past, whether it's pains, like I said, betrayals, just past hurts in general in any one of our relationships, because who hasn't gone through pain in intimate relationships and even our personal relationships with family? Even if something happened in the workplace, who hasn't gone through that? I hope none of you are raising your hand because we've all gone through it in some way. So what I encourage you to do right now before we get started is to take a deep breath in and let it go. I want you, while I'm talking and spitting all over the camera, I want you to continue that breath, to continue breathing in and letting it go. Because what I've noticed is anytime I talk about past hurts, or if I say pain or frustrations or betrayal, there's this memory in our bodies that tighten up and our bodies restrict. And our energy and our emotion starts getting trapped because we start remembering everything that's gone on and the reasons why we're in so much pain. So I encourage you to get into the practice of breathing and letting it go so that your body can free itself, because physically we hold everything in our bodies, especially for our ladies. We can't be vibrant and open to the world and to our passion and to, new relationships if we can't even be open in our bodies, right? So it starts in our bodies. So continue the breath. Here is what I'm going to say about these past hurts. We got to get over them, right? We know we do. Period, the end. We cannot live life dwelling on the past. You hear this, right? Intellectually we know this, right? We can't live like this. So we gotta let it go. Think of that the pain, the hurt that you've witnessed, that you've received, that you have held on to, this bag of hurts, and you're having trouble letting it go. So think of that one, just hold on to that bag, hold on to that hurt, just put it over your shoulder. And I know hopefully you were breathing, but just put that bag over your shoulder and see what it does to your breathing. Think about it. Think of it. If you want to close your eyes, just think about that hurt. Think about what that person has done. Maybe it's a parent, maybe it's family, maybe it's your, ex, maybe it's a best friend, what have you. Think about it. dwell on it, and see what it does to your body. Close your eyes and do this. Now I encourage you with that bag that's making it hard for you to breathe. Why don't you and you don't have to think about the actual vision of you, the pain and the memory, but just envision the bag. Like, what if you just put that bag down? Just put it down on the sidewalk. Envision you on the sidewalk and you're carrying this 1,000-pound bag of shit. This 1,000-pound bag, what are you going to be doing? What are you gonna do with it? Do you think you can walk with a 1,000-pound bag? I mean, literally, can you walk with a bag that weighs 1,000 pounds? No, you can't. That's impossible. I'm not gonna say it's impossible because some of you are gonna try to prove me wrong, and that'd be kind of cool, but I'm not gonna say it's impossible. Now, what are you gonna do with that bag? If you have this vision for your dream life, right? This vision of having the best relationship, this passion, and doing the things that you love to do in your life, and have this vision for what you set your life with your kids or your family or your career, your passion, whatever it is, how are you gonna go towards your vision if you have a 1,000-pound bag and you can't even walk? You can't even take a step because there's nowhere, you're just gonna be stuck with this bag. And what I find is most of us are stuck with the bag. We have the hopes of wanting to achieve this vision for our lives, but yet we can't even go anywhere with this bag. Then we say, okay, we can't go anywhere with this bag, so what are we gonna do? We'll just sort through it. We'll just sort through the things. Let me just go through the bag and see what I need and what I don't need. And the truth is, you have a 1,000-pound bag, what do you think is in there? A lot of shit. Things that don't need to be in your new life, in the life that you're trying to create. So we sit there and we're just trying to go through this bag of shit, things that we just don't need. And there's a lot of stuff in there that's great, right? There's probably a lot of things that we can use stories that we can use to empower others, right? But we don't actually need to hold on to it. It's already there. We know what serves us. We have the power and the capability and the experience and the power that we hold is to know what serves us. And the truth is, you know what serves you. So you don't need to sort through the bag. You don't need to carry the bag. You need to let the bag go. Just let it go. And as you start taking your next few steps, you'll feel this freedom. You'll feel the breath inside of you. You'll feel this energy that is exuding because you're not holding on to a 1,000-pound bag and you're out of breath and you're just trapped and you're staying in one place. No, the ability to let it go is just a choice. It's just a choice. You're not doing anybody any wrong for just dropping the bag. If you have loyalty to your family, if you have loyalty to any wrongdoing that has ever happened to you, you're not doing anything wrong by letting go of the bag. Because the truth is, we've done so many bad things to ourselves, right? Everybody has pained us, but what do we do to ourselves every day? If you are holding on to the stories, onto the pain, onto that bag, you are doing an injustice to yourself, and that is the worst pain anyone can inflict on you. So you're actually doing yourself more injustice by holding onto that bag and making your shoulders tighten up and your breath, and you're just coming out of breath because you're trying to pull this bag because you know what you want, but you can't do it because this bag is 1,000 pounds. Drop the fucking bag. Let it go. Because then that's when you'll allow yourself the freedom to walk towards what it is that you want. And you may not even know what that vision is because you've been so stuck with that bag. But as long as you're taking the few steps, you'll feel lighter, you'll feel more vibrant, you'll feel like your shoulders are loosening up, your body's loosening up, and you're able to start guiding yourself to what your truth is. And what your truth wants for you is to have the best relationships, the best intimate relationships, is to follow and live your passion, is to be around people who are going to help and enhance your spirit. That's what your truth wants. Your truth doesn't want to be stuck with the bag, but you're keeping it there. Set yourself free, let it go, and start taking the steps necessary for you to live the life that you want, to let go of that pain so that you can have the relationships and be open to the relationships that you want to have in your life. So that's from me. I know I went a little bit over. Hopefully Alex doesn't yell at me for this, but I really just wanted to talk about it because I don't think that there's a 1, 2, and 3 for this. I think that we all have our own way of living our truth. And in order to do that, the only thing that I ask of you and the only thing that we need to do is just drop the bad. Then we can kind of see where it goes. All right? Okay. Sorry, I'm wet because I'm spitting all over myself. I love you all, and I am here. Thanksgiving is coming, Christmas is coming. We're all gonna be pretty busy, but now that I got kind of my adventures out of the way, I will be here for you the following Thursdays. I love you. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. And comment below some things that are difficult for you or some insights that you may have that has helped you let go of that pain in your life. Because I want to know. We all want to know. We all can learn from each other. All right? So I love you. Mwah! Have a beautiful week.
Like what you see? Check out last week's TLC Thursday video by clicking right here. And for more TLC goodness, head over to theladiescoach.com where you'll find loads of loving fun. Catch you next week.